Hi there, I'm Jeff Miles, the Business Doctor, and I'd just like to welcome you back to my website. What I'd like to show you now is a very quick tool that I use when I'm helping clients design where they want to go with their companies. In this example here, I'm going to be developing a one-page business plan. So quite simply, we're going to put a business plan on one page. In this example here, the key that I want to work on for this client's business is growth. Now, there's a number of different things that go on inside businesses. The two main factors that I want to focus on now with our planning is where are we now and where do we want to be in the future. Now, once we've identified the now, then we go to where do we want to be, and this part here is how do we get there. So first of all, let's put in the company name. Now, these sheets are designed to fit on virtually the back of an envelope. They can fit onto an A4 page, they can fit on a big piece of butcher's paper like this. You can do them anywhere. You don't need to be formal when you do this process. It's the less formal and the more strategic and the more people you have involved, the better it is for you. So some of your key partners, some of your accountants, some of your lawyers, some of your business associates and colleagues, some of the people in your power team could be the people you want to get sitting around a boardroom table to actually help you contribute with this. So, some of the elements that you need to consider if we're talking about growth in this business one-page plan is we want to put in the date, because you're going to be reviewing this. Now this one happens to be in December, but whatever month that you happen to be in, and then just fill in the year that you're actually in. And then you obviously want to save this so you can come back and revert and see how you measured it and how you performed against this goal. In this example here, we're taking an example of a company where they've got sales of $1 million. They've got growth that is falling. They might have a profit of, say, 4%. And they might have high employee turnover. That's where they are now, and obviously they want to change where they are now to where they want to be is to have $2 million of revenue. They might have a desire to have a strong sales pipeline. And they might want to lower their operating costs, which is going to affect growth, by reducing the number of products. How they wish to achieve this is they also want to engage their team members. So, team projects. One of the softwares that I use here at the Business Doctor with a lot of my clients is a product called Basecamp. Now, for a nominal cost of, I think it's $50 per month, I can have unlimited projects up online. It's cloud-based, and all of my clients, or in relation to your business, all of your employees or all of your external consultants can have access to different projects which you're going to be developing down here. So, where we are now, $1 million turnover, our growth is falling, we've got a very low profit margin, our employee turnover is quite high, and we want to address those. Where do we want to be? $2 million turnover, strong sales pipeline. We want to lower the number of products that we're actually dealing with, but increase the profitability of those products. And we want to get leverage into our business, so the way to do that is to get team members on board and use an outsourced project management software like Basecamp, but there are others. I would recommend that they be cloud-based, because that way you can access it no matter where you are. So some of the strategies that we could be using within identifying here is we want to have profit drivers. So what are the things that are going to be driving the profit? Well, an action plan for that could be activity costing. And this might be where we engage our external accountants, and we want to get this, sorry, that's the wrong way around. Well, when is immediately, and we want to involve our accountants. That could be by December. Another thing that we could do to help drive the profit within our business is we could cut our product numbers. So where we might have 20 core products, we might want to reduce that down to 15 or 16 different products and get rid of some production line or some different sales departments or some different people within the organisation. And who's going to be involved in that? It might be the managing director. And when do we want to do that by? All that, if we're in December now, we might want to have that done by January. Another strategy that we could be identifying with this one here is we want to employ salesperson. And what we need to do with the action steps for that is we need to have a sales plan. And the sales plan might be that we want to reduce, develop a sales plan for our top 20% of customers. Now, as we're going through this, I hope that it's stimulating your mind to think how you can apply this simple one-page plan to your business. One of the last strategies we might come up with is surveying the customers. Now again, you can see that my handwriting is not the neatest. Neither does yours need to be. The whole idea about this is to get the thoughts from the managing director and their team and their department heads down onto paper so you can now start strategizing some plans out. So in surveying customers, we obviously want to design a survey. Now for those of you that are watching, if you need to have assistance with any of these, please send an email to me at jeff@thebusinessdoctor.com.au. Happy to send you out any templates for customer surveys or for cutting product lines and identifying sales mix and sales pipeline strategies. I've got a load of templates which I'm happy to forward on to you at no cost. So please remember as you're going through this that you're not alone in doing this. Another thing for surveying customers is we could use Basecamp again. And that might be that we want our team and we want that done by February. And recruiting a new salesperson, we want job descriptions. And we want the HR manager to be doing that, and we want that also by December. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. It doesn't matter if you have to come back and get it right or wrong. One of the other ways to use this tool is to remember that I've targeted here for growth, but we could also back onto this and put other plans behind it. And that could be for finance, it could be for staff turnover, it could be for funding growth.